We are down one person. Mary should be getting on. She up me. But yay, it's the last episode of Masks before we go to PAX. It's actually the last stream we're doing. When this ends, I'm like packing up my cam and all my gear tonight. But all right. It's the Big A Dice game. If somehow you weren't aware of that based on the branding or the fact that people who come here every week. But we're just going to get into it. We don't really worry about introductions or anything on this show. Last week, y'all met another hero, Cosmo, from a Russian program who apparently has had powers much longer. Ash, why are you losing it?
Because I just remembered that Cosmo hasn't met Berman.
Cosmo has not met Burt Berman yet. Which I was going to say, the look I showed you guys, the Rescue Rangers look, now that with the Burt Berman
that's on. You could literally do a Berman cosplay.
I could. I mean, I could fold that mask so it just goes over the top of my head. But you guys met Cosmo, found out you're not the first manufactured heroes. However, Cosmo, it might not have been as purposeful as all of you. Just my cam. I don't know what I'm doing.
Mood. Wow.
Other than that, I could also just cheat and zoom out some. And like, hey. Other than that, you guys were having social interactions, recovering from, your first incident with a proper powered, I'm not going to say villain, a powered criminal. When it turns out that the police station that was housing this criminal may be frozen due to their ice powers and a breakout and everything. All kinds of stuff happened. Slight mishap with powers may have caused a bunch of frozen police officers to just shatter and explode. There's also stuff with Cosmo and the Russian government and things, but, that's our B plot to the true ending of all over social media. There is now footage of Penumbra blowing up like 7 police officers.
I feel like that would get them a following, though. I feel like...
I mean, it's a mixed bag. There are people that... I mean, here's the thing. Nobody's thinking it's an accident on both sides. And while, yes, there are plenty of people that are ACAB, the child of one of the few true super villains blowing up a bunch of cops with powers doesn't look like ACAB gonna help all of us. It more looks like, oh, all these new manufactured heroes are going rogue.
Anarchy.
Wrong show.
Now, Burt Berman was missing. Oh, there we go. Apparently, I had to scroll down to see Mary. We have so many people I have to scroll to let people in.
Oh my god, it's like it looks like a true panel of superheroes right now. I love this.
Yeah,
it's like it's the panel of alter egos right now.
But Burt Berman wasn't here. Now, the reason is after all of the heroics, Burt, you weren't feeling very well. We are going to open with Burt Berman. You'd been going through some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And you said you have a room in the tower, in Archer Tower. You've made a nest.
Mm-hmm. I have.
Well, what does every nest need?
Sticks.
No, that's what it's made out of. What every nest needs is a beach ball sized egg that you have now laid.
Absolutely. Yes. My progeny. Maybe this one will love me.
So with that,
Second.
we open on Berman finally had a rough night and realizing it's because the entire time you were laying an egg.
Oh, I'm honestly just really glad it's not my IBS acting up. That's way worse. It's at least over faster.
It was like 2 days still over faster.
What the fuck?
I thought it was the yogurt.
That is TMI.
All right. However, this is happening. We get this scene, and we then cut to the main hangout living room. Back to where we ended last week. All over social media, which means within the hour, it's all over news programs. Have the heroes gone rogue? And it's just like grainy across the street from a window footage of all of you heading in and like kind of zoomed in through that hole in the wall, penumbra reaching out, and then just all of these cops exploding.
Uh-huh.
What do y'all want to do?
It's not that bad. I don't think that CNN has reported on it yet. Never mind.
Oh, yeah, no, just,
It's there. It's there now.
it's there.
I need my phone back, please. Somebody? Anybody? How much longer is that going to take?
I want to turn into a phone.
We have said you have to keep your body mass. So if you're
Yeah.
turning into a phone, you're turning into like a payphone.
Yeah.
I appreciate the effort, Perry. I really do, but I can't TikTok on a payphone.
Let's see the
Maybe-
problem.
Maybe we book some more interviews or something. This time, Showstopper and I can go on together. Maybe that'll, we take the go, get in front of it approach or something. I don't know.
If you wanted, I could make some paper flyers and pass them out to the local ducks and have them just drop them off over the city saying, hey, it was an accident. We didn't mean to do it. Quacks happen.
I'm sorry. May I just interject here, please? Is your superpower that you are that?
I think they're still trying to figure out what exactly the super of the power is right now.
Now, since
you know-
Cosmo's never seen you, can
Yes.
you describe what
Absolutely.
Berman looks like?
So picture a human-sized duck, and then picture it's all duck, except the face is still the face of a 45-year-old divorced dad who looks sad, and then the bill of the duck head is sitting up here like a little hood.
So, like the human face is coming out of the duck's neck, right
Yes.
under the bill, forcing the duck head to be like up a little bit, like a high-billed hat.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm with you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here for it. Okay.
You're very water resistant.
It's a human
Yes,
turducken.
not waterproof, but water resistant.
It's a
like a
Hugh
medium
Duckin.
strength Cortex.
You duckin'. I don't like that.
You are fascinating. You are an absolutely fascinating creature.
It wasn't what I expected, but you can. There's a silver lining to every challenge.
Listen,
In
If
life.
Berman eats too much chicken, it is a dahukin.
I hate you.
listen, Mr. Berman, I do know several biologists in my home country that would be very interested in taking a look at your features if you ever get bored with your surroundings here.
Sure. I mean, as long as they don't mess with any of the proprietary things, I don't know what they are, but I'm very afraid of losing my housing situation if someone figures out how to unduck me.
There is also a very important question for Bert. Are you allowed to cross state lines? And if not, why?
Jesus.
I think as of recently, yes, because the custody battle was settled and it did not go in my favor.
Oh, you have such sadness in your person, and I just want to take it away from you, but I don't know how.
Oh, that's okay. That's what bread is for. Bread is good and fills all the holes that live in your heart from the children that no longer want to speak to you.
Aren't you not supposed to be bred to ducks?
Yeah, you're really not supposed to give bread to ducks.
Probably why the IBS has been so bad lately.
Okay. Why are the rest of us even like here? I can just watch it. I can just.
It's Bert Berman's show.
This is a bird show.
I think Penn is sitting on.
Anyway, policeman.
Yeah. Penn is sitting on the couch, like staring at the TV, and also with just inundated by this terrible, like their worst nightmare, and is also like staring at like everybody interrogating Bert, and is like has an expression of confusion that this moment isn't about them, but also deep relief that it isn't.
That's what I'm here for.
So you feeling better, Bert? I assume.
It was an egg. Apparently, I was given special egg-laying abilities, so maybe that's my superpower.
But aren't you? I'm so confused. This is
I'm
going against
uncertain.
everything that I've ever learned in biology class.
I'll be honest, I haven't investigated that deeply, but this might provide some answers.
What was in the egg? I have to know.
It needs to hatch, probably.
Has it not hatched?
hatched?
Why are we here? Why are we doing anything?
Listen, I
This is
feel
a
like
marvel of science.
you're all doing something important. Let me go get the egg in the baby Bjorn nest that I will make for it, and it can come with us. I should probably protect it.
By taking it with us to bad places that it can get hurt?
At least it can't say I abandoned them.
Moss has given us permission to use Bert Berman's art for a shirt. Also, Megan, I've sent you a message about the egg and possibly
Great.
what the egg means.
Great.
Cosmo is
Excellent.
writing furiously in his notepad.
I don't want to seem like I'm trying to push past this, because this is very interesting and something I think we definitely do need to deal with, delve
can
into
circle
what
back.
else going on. Yeah, circle back, because just clicking through the TV channels, and there's
We should tell the
multiple
channels-
different news stations in different languages at this point. Like, we gotta figure something out.
We should tell all of the news channels about the egg, and that way they'll be focused on that and not about the exploded cops.
Maybe
I
we
don't
should
think the
talk
egg
to
outweighs
Archer.
that. Yeah.
Archer is very smart.
I
As
think
that's
I'm gonna-
happening, there is another alert sound as the roof begins to open the same way it did last time Archer flew in.
Wonderful.
As
Bobby, I would
in-
also like to send a text to
Mhm.
my papa, because as a legacy, I have words of the past. When you seek
nice.
the guidance of one of your elders or members of your legacy, you would tell them a problem you face and ask them questions about the problem. They'll answer it honestly, tell you what to do. Take +1 ongoing if you listen. Or mark potential if we say screw it.
Amazing. Also, speaking of, as we're getting into mechanics, Penumbra. All of social media and the news collectively, I think it's fair to say, has influence over you.
Uh-huh.
They are saying you're a dangerous menace.
Uh-huh.
Do you also believe this, or do you reject this notion?
Can I roll?
Well, if you reject, it's a roll.
Okay. Then yeah, I think I'm gonna try.
Is there
All right,
a
you
way
roll
we can aid
2d6
them?
unmodified.
Okay,
Is there
good.
any way we can aid them at all?
Probably not.
Well, the team pool was up to 3. I will
Okay.
let,
I think
or no, it was down to 2 because you did. pull
That's
from
the
team
highest
pool.
roll I've rolled this campaign. That's a 7.
Hey,
I'll take it.
Team pool, you can't push it up to a 10. With a 7, you do successfully shrug this. Which basically, if you accepted it, what it would have done is it would have raised your danger by 1 and lowered your mundane by 1.
Oh,
As
that
well
would've
as
been
you
cool.
believe
Shit.
in this. Because they're saying you're more dangerous and they're not
Yeah.
believing you to be a normal person.
Yeah.
Since you succeeded, you then get to do one of 3 things.
I'm listening.
You can cancel the influence of the media has over you and
That's
gain
not
+1
gonna happen.
forward against them. Do you want to clear a condition or mark potential, which is your XP, by immediately acting to prove them wrong, which means you do also have to do something to prove them wrong? Or do you want to shift one of your labels up and another one down, but you get to choose what the labels are that shift?
I think I want to clear a condition
All right.
because I have 4.
Yeah, I would. Now, what are you going to do to immediately prove them wrong that you are not a danger?
Fuck.
Bake sale.
Hey, Showstopper, do you have your phone back yet?
I was asking that question, but I think is that Archer coming down? I could just
Yeah,
ask.
Archer is coming down.
Hey, Archer, can I have my cell phone back? A new one, please. Thank you.
Archer's gonna have like a shoulder-mounted cannon come up and like point a laser at Showstopper, and it just fires a cell phone at Showstopper.
Catch. Awesome. It's already preloaded with all of my stuff.
Hey, you should film a TikTok of me telling everybody that I am not a danger.
All right, we will let you do that after Archer chews all of you out.
Yeah, that's fair.
We also might
It's
need to
gonna-
reword that apology because that's going to come off as fake. So we need to make sure you're doing it right because there's a particular way to do an apology online,
We should
or you'll be
add a
canceled further.
puppy.
I can do that.
As
Would
the
it not
face
make
mask
more-
to Archer is opening, you need to do a hell of a lot more than that.
Then what were my other options? Because I don't think I can do. I mean, like in this direct moment, like I can't do anything.
I'm
that's
gonna let you
to,
be
like-
flexible on the immediate.
Okay.
Than literally having the world attacking you right now. But Archer's gonna be transforming into his wheelchair. He's pissed.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like. I can't do anything in this in the immediate.
Yeah.
But I think that would really help. So, like, what were the
No, like
other
I
options
said,
of stuff I can do other
you
than
can
clear a
do, you
condition?
can do it after Archer chooses.
Okay, then yeah, he's got. I would honestly say that Archer has even more influence over Penn than the media does. So
That's fair. That's fair.
like, I think even in my like thing, I've got the like respect is my kind of like I think mostly like moves, and like my personal idol is Archer.
Archer.
So
But he's immediately like, "What? Why were you even at the police station?"
We were told there was a alert.
Who
Yeah.
told you? And he kind of goes and he pulls up like the little computer on his wheelchair, and it pulls up this hologram, and he's like, our algorithm showed 87% chance of fatalities going there, so we didn't send you.
We just
I try to not look at Perry, but look directly at Perry.
fuck.
Yeah, because
That's
Perry
not who-
lied.
Yeah.
Oh, but that's not who thought we should go there, right?
Nope.
Fuck.
So,
If you
Lavender
want an
thought we
actual
should-
immediate, if you want an immediate
So-
thing I can actually do,
Yeah,
shit.
I was gonna say quick
Yep.
recap. Lavender knew because she got a text from her friend. Nobody here knows Lavender's real identity. Lavender was talking to her friend who she realized was at Ziva. And Perry, who can read minds, but nobody knows Perry can read minds, was able to
Oh.
read Lavender's mind and know what was going on too. And Perry backed Lavender, aka Conduit, on this call, saying the system alerted, saying you were told to go, and then lied about it.
I mean, if Penn doesn't want to be the bad guy in this and wants to just do the apology,
Penn will do it.
Showstopper
Penn's gonna
can.
do it. Penn's gonna.
Penn's-
Penn, I think,
Penn's
kind of
doing
looks
it.
at the ground and is like, "It was Conduit's idea."
Jesus.
Oh,
Because because
Oh, that's
unfortunately
good.
I have Perry has influence over me, so I think Penn would
Yeah.
lie to protect Perry.
and just throw Conduit under.
Yep.
No, it fully tracks. Conduit.
It was.
Okay, how'd you even know?
I have an informant.
Oh,
They sent me a
You're-
picture and they were going in, and I figured that it would be a good thing to show saving a civilian, but I was wrong and I take that on myself.
you do. No. Okay, everybody except Conduit, clear the room.
Oh, thank God I'm not in trouble runs.
Just phase out of existence. It's like Homer backing into the bush, just like nope.
You quantum summon a bush, just
Sir, I don't. It's not even if
Penn,
it's Conduit's.
It's okay.
no. Conduit had as an informant. This is information we sadly have to discuss in private due to Conduit's contract.
I'm lingering.
Fine.
Yeah. Bye. I just follow Bert because I want to go see what the eggs
Yeah.
deal is. So
I longingly,
lot.
Bert's just waddling away to the egg.
I longingly look after Wiz, and I'm like, God, I wish that were me.
Okay, so Cosmo fades. Wiz and Bert are going. Showstopper, are you leaving? Umbra, are you leaving?
I will leave you.
Okay. So before we get into everything with other people, Archer is going to wheel up to Conduit. An informant, huh?
Yeah.
Someone who knows about your identity, or
They do now.
oh, so are we breaking the clause of a secret
No.
identity, and we can?
Not yet.
Okay. We invested a lot of money into this team, Lavender.
I know.
And, you know, the media's been eating you up. We thought Showstopper was going to be the headliner of the group, but after the situation in the bank and all the photos with the vault door came out, there were going to be discussions about possibly a team leader position. I'm sure that's not what you were hoping for. But now we have a bigger problem because I've spent $3.5 billion for everyone to think I made a group of supervillains. Why? Because a little friend was in trouble?
It won't happen again.
No, it won't. We own the IP of Conduit. as far as the situation is going with your powers, you're still part of the program. But until further notice, you're not going out on missions.
I understand.
Glad. I really thought you'd be able to handle this. Maybe you're just not cut out to save people. And now you need to decide whether your, I guess I should say, conduits. What is it? Savior? I always blank on what it's called. Yeah. Whether conduit savior goes down and danger goes up, which also means Lavender's mundane goes down. Or you don't believe what Archer's telling you about who you are.
I don't believe what Archer's telling me.
All right, then roll 2d6 and let's see if the game agrees with you.
Is this like, does it have anything added to it?
Influence is just a 2d6
All right.
roll.
Come on. 7.
All right, same situation as Penumbra. You can cancel the influence Archer has over you and take +1 forward against Archer. You can shift one of your labels up and one down, but they're your choice now. Or you can clear a condition and mark potential, but if you do that, you gotta immediately act to prove them wrong.
Yeah. So it's gonna be shift. So basically, I control if it shifts because it's gonna be shifted. Right
you now get to pick because
I'm gonna do that.
you are deciding who you are. So what is shifting?
My superior is going down by 1.
Okay.
And
Lavenders or oh no, sorry, superior, not savior.
and my freak is going up by 1.
Okay. Now, as this is happening, everybody's heading, or at least it seems like most people are heading over to Berman's room. Wiz, you send a text out to Homeland Runner. What did that text say to your dad?
Just kind of, I think there's just a, hey, I'm sure you saw the news. What the fuck do I do? And then just like a lot of like grimace face emojis. And like sweat.
I am trying to pull up the move, so I have it. You're the protege, correct?
Legacy.
Oh, sorry. And this move is Words of the Past, right?
Yes.
Well, great thing of Words of the Past with Legacy and everything, especially in a young supers game, is I get to give you advice. Now you can listen to it and get a bonus for listening, or you can buck against it, take the repercussions of bucking against the person giving you advice, and get some XP. Homeland is going to say, yeah, this is looking really bad. We need to meet up for coffee or something and talk this out.
I can literally meet you in like 2 minutes because it is feeling real hot in this place right now. Archer is pissed. It would be great to get some air.
I saw your message, Michael. We're going to do that. However, I think we need some levity as we then cut to Berman's room, where, for lack of a better description, a Howard the Duck-sized egg is still steaming in the middle of the nest.
That's bigger than you are, Bert.
Let's say,
Yeah,
Clementine,
that's why
you
it
were
took 2
going to go
days.
see home.
Oh yeah, that's right. I guess I
Runner.
didn't continue on to the
Yeah.
egg.
What does anyone in the egg room want to do?
I'm not there.
I would like to baste it with water because I'm not sure what else to do with the egg, and I'm also not sure how to incubate it because I don't know if I have the right body parts, and I'm afraid I might reabsorb it if I sit on it.
So this isn't a bird egg. This is a man bird egg, which means
Yeah.
it's a mammal. It is putting off its own body heat.
Then I'm gonna baste it with water to cool it down. He looks clammy.
The egg is roughly 98.6 degrees inside.
It's too warm. Gonna rub a wet washcloth over it. And then knock on it. Listen.
You do shave and a haircut. You hear a faint 2 bits back.
Oh, my child. Probably just
Is there anything Showstopper, Umbra, or Barry want to do?
Perry's not there.
Oh, that's right, Perry. It's Showstopper or Umbra. You were here witnessing this.
Showstopper walked elsewhere.
Okay. She just nope.
She like
I
I don't
think
want to know about this egg thing. I'm honestly good.
I think it's just Penn standing there, like riddled with guilt over what they just did, and also with the look of absolute like.
The egg just kind of smells like egg salad. There's definitely a hot mayonnaise quality to it.
But I feel like that's what Berman smells like normally.
He dropped like an egg salad sandwich somewhere on his body and he's not sure where it was and also doesn't quite know how to clean himself yet. Because he's water resistant.
Wow, Bert.
Do you want to help?
I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, we can build an incubator or it's warm.
It's very warm.
Mhm.
It's clammy.
I can feel that.
Feels like my hands used to feel after my kids would make me drop them off 2 blocks away from the school so that no one would see them getting out of my sedan.
Kids can be real shits.
I love them though. They're good kids. They'll come around.
They'll come around.
They'll come around.
They'll come around. I think Penn just like full bursts into tears and like also starts to like rub the egg.
Yeah, I'm just gonna come over with my bird ring and rub your
They'll
back
do
while
it.
I rub the egg.
Appreciate their dad.
All right. So I need both of you to roll plus mundane. I'm pretty sure Penn is piercing the mask of Bert Berman, and Bert Berman is comforting.
Oh no, I
Penn.
have a minus. Wait, am I angry right now? I don't think I'm angry. No, I'm afraid, guilty, and hopeless, but I'm not angry.
I have a 7 minus 1 for a 6.
That's an 11.
Wow. Okay. So, Bert Berman's very bad about comforting you, and is in fact making you feel worse, Penn.
Oh no.
So you are going to get
Mechanically
another.
worse?
Yes. Failed. However, Penn, you also get to ask Bert 3 of the Pierce the Mask questions. That are things you now know about Bert Berman.
Oh my.
You get 3, and it's the what are you planning? What
And
do you
I have
want
another,
me to do?
and I have another condition, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna take insecure again. Because I think Penn is feeling bad that they haven't gone to see their dad in a second. So the Pierce the Mask questions. Okay. Bert, I don't think we give you enough respect. How can I gain influence over you?
Oh, I mean, just by being a pal. You're around. You're here. If you ever have an extra cup of yogurt you want to share, I really shouldn't. It's my guilty
Mr. Berman,
pleasure.
you know that there are non-dairy yogurts.
They just don't hit the same, though.
That's kind of the point.
Let's change. There are other things. Let's do some experimentation on how to make the yogurts that won't hurt you hit the same.
I love that, Pen. You're a good egg.
Tears, just like weird sparkly tears just running down their like blue purple face.
All right. We're going to Conduit. You've been like excused from the room with Archer after everything.
I'm gonna go back to where everyone else is. I'm not making it a deal. I'm just
So
going
actually,
to the egg room.
before we do anything else, I need Lavender to roll plus mundane.
okay. That is a 9.
You get to pick because you got
Okay.
a 7 to 9. Your siblings, your college courses, or your crush.
Can I make it a combo?
Sure.
Because I feel like the siblings call, but I'm not ready to go yet. And so I'm gonna have to ask Ziva to watch the kids. For like,
Yeah.
and I will come and I will explain everything, but I can't come right now because I just got my ass chewed. I just text her.
All right. Then what I'm going to need from you. This is again. Yeah. So roll plus superior.
Okay. It's a +0 now. That's an 11.
Okay. So, yeah, I'll watch them, but we need to talk.
I really promise I'm gonna explain everything, and I just need. It's tough right now. I promise I will explain.
We then cut to Archer. I assume you were listening.
Of course I was listening. I'm always listening.
Not you, Perry. The
Oh.
other static in the room.
I could not help but overhear. I am...
You could.
Well, yes, although being omnipresent is... and simultaneously non-present. It's all very confusing.
Yes. So,
it is my understanding that your operatives have very little business being in the field.
that's why we were to ease them into the field. However,
It is also... have you noticed a bug infestation in this facility, Mr. Archer? Perhaps.
Cosmo, you are an anomaly that are one of the few things in the known world that can pass by our surveillance protection.
Yes.
So, no, other than your presence.
Perhaps, do you have some sort of device that you could use to scan this area? It's perhaps there might be some bugs infesting this place, perhaps. I wouldn't know. Would you have any way of finding that out in this present moment?
Can I try to do that?
Yes. They'll just turn, Perry.
Hi.
You can scan for bugs. You're in Archer Tower, so I'm not even going to have a roll for this. It is clean.
Okay. Mr. Archer, I have reason to believe that your recent dealings with my acquaintances are somewhat less than genuine.
Are you making an accusation of me, or are you informing me of something you know, Cosmo?
This is an excellent question. It is certainly not an accusation of misconduct on your end. No, and certainly I would never inform an American-based corporation
No, of course not.
of any misconduct by the Russian government, which of course cannot happen.
You're in lucky. You're in luck, Cosmo. Archer Enterprises is not an American-based organization. Just because we have offices here. Think I like being tied? I paid a pretty penny for a bit of sovereign land on Antarctica. That is technically our headquarters.
Okay.
Did you know I'm one of the only things on the planet to have a passport from Antarctica?
That is actually fascinating.
Thank you.
No, thank you. I enjoy.
If I ever
learning
went on a date, that would be the first thing I would say. That's my fun fact.
Interesting approach. Mr. Archer, I have reason to believe that the villain or operative who has been manipulating this freezing power or technology may or may not have ties to people that I happen to be acquainted with.
Interesting. This is true. This could mean some very serious things, Cosmo.
I cannot confirm it.
I understand. Perry,
Yeah.
can you do a search for me?
On what?
That horrible footage of Umbra.
Which one?
The footage leaking across social media.
Got it.
Find the originating account and see if it has any known postings before this one.
Okay. I do that.
I need you to roll plus superior.
Cool. 10. Yep, 10.
All right. With a 10, you got 2 questions from Assess the Situation.
Got it. Which is here somewhere. Where is this? Okay, yes. Is this what here can I use to what here is the biggest threat?
Yeah,
Or that
what here
is-
can I use
yeah, okay.
to what's the big
How could we best end this quickly, for sure? And
How can we best end this quickly? Okay.
yeah, and then I mean maybe what here is the biggest threat, or in mixing it up a little bit, like, is this a threat? Like, is
Here's
this
the biggest
person
threat.
a threat?
Okay. The account you do find, you succeed. The account itself isn't a threat because it's an account that was made the same day it was posted with no profile picture. And the first 50 accounts that shared it were made in the same day with no profile pictures. Like a bot farm. How can
Okay.
you end this quickly? Well, that does mean you know the accounts where the videos are originating from. You could ban those. You could even just take out the server they're on. I mean, you're literally a superhero robot. It's all about how much collateral damage you want. Now, will it make it all disappear? It's on the internet. So, no. However, stopping the initial spread, yes. Stopping the bots, you could end.
Okay.
Because I'll also say, since you are essentially the algorithm, you're a supercomputer AI. Also, all of those accounts, along with about 3,000 other accounts, all originate from the same IP address.
Yeah, I was going to ask the IP address.
It's in Russia.
Okay. Yeah. Right. So I'm getting a lot of IP from Russia. So would you like me to just shut all of them down right now? Because I can do that.
Perhaps this is not the best solution. Perhaps a more subtle approach. Counterintelligence, reconnaissance.
I could turn into a phone booth and just kind of go there, wherever this is, and just kind of like stay there. You know what I mean? Listen in.
That is one idea.
Moss is right. Wait, I wanted to see it.
Gotta love it.
It was Beetlejuice.
That is Machina ex Machina.
Sorry, I was getting rid of a bot from our chat. Yeah.
We beckoned it. How did we do that?
Shit.
There's actually more that like the spam filter caught too from
That's so funny.
I mean,
They broke a hole in the spam filter.
that was my nickname in high school.
Broken hole in a spam filter.
Play to
It's
your
not broken
strengths.
hole,
I don't
but-
know.
Pretty elaborate nickname.
All
I
right.
like the story as to why.
So Cosmo, you speak of counterintelligence.
Yeah, what were we talking about?
What is it that you're suggesting?
Me? No. I'm an astrophysicist, not a KGB agent. I just think I'm surrounded by KGB agents all the time. They're all about counterintelligence and spying and all that stuff. No. I'm a scientist. I'm a man of science.
Oh yes, we're aware, and in many situations that'd be good. But right now we have to worry about damage control. Harry, nuke the site, not literally.
Oh, thank God you said that. Okay.
I'm aware I programmed the orbital strike function into you.
You didn't say please. That's how I
Perry's
know.
got the codes.
Harry, please
Wait,
cause a nearby power station to overload to create a localized EMP explosion.
I can definitely do that. Do you have a preference exactly where nearby?
Just enough
Or is
to
it
wipe
dealer's
that
choice?
server farm.
Got it.
They've pissed me off.
Understood. It's just explosions in the background.
Spies all the way in Russia. It wasn't our fault. It was bad infrastructure.
It's true.
How many people lived near that place, though?
Well, according to my sensors, none as of right now.
Are we the bad guys?
No, they are for making me do it.
I don't think that's how that works. I'm not there, but
I'm sorry. Archer's a billionaire. Are any billionaires good? Is there an ethical way to create $1 billion?
This actually makes complete sense to Cosmo. On like when you think on a much larger scale, it's like
You did the worst thing you could imagine, Russian government. You fucked with my IP. All right. So, where did Showstopper go?
probably back to her private room. She has the door open, but she's in there to get away, and she's checking all of her because it's been like an hour and a half, 2 hours since she's had a phone, and that's way too long. So she has 1,000 notifications that she has to go through. So she's going through all her notifications, ignoring most of them unless someone's like admiring her, and then she's like, "Oh, thank you so much, heart." And then if it's a bad one, like someone being mean, she'll like post a TikTok like, "These are not cool, guys. I don't understand why you're doing that," and then not say anything. Remember, guys, you can't attack them. That's rude. And then know that they're going to like target them anyway.
We then cut to not far from Nova City is a military base. This is where Homeland Runner lives. Because remember, he is a super soldier created by the US government. Outside of the BX, he is standing there holding 2 vending machine coffees.
I zip up and I have 2 coffees also, but they've like all spilled out from the run. Like,
are you in costume or are you as Clementine?
I mean, this is like essentially home or like his home, right? Like
Yeah.
not
Yeah. This is like this is the base you grew up on. Like this is where you lived.
Gotcha. Then I think by the time I get there, then I'm just normal Clementine.
He gives you this big superhero hug.
How fucked are we?
Kind of walk and talk. I just saw it. Nikki's supposed to see Magpie Games is on Showstopper's side.
I was going to share that, but then we moved on.
But yeah. Now, what does your dad call you? Is it Clem?
No, that sounds weird.
Yeah.
I mean,
because I doubt Homeland Runner's like now Clementine.
Right. Like maybe middle name's Ray. Maybe that's just easier.
Ray.
You know, or something.
How you holding up, Ray?
You know, myself, I don't think, let everything kind of set in. I'm a little more worried for the ash chewing that Conduit's getting and how Penn may be feeling in this moment. So,
yeah.
Also, Bert laid an egg, and that is concerning, but that's for another day.
Just big blinks.
Yeah.
Okay. I was more referring to the thing of Archer's heroes.
Yeah.
Being villains.
Yeah. I haven't really stopped long enough to let it set in, just trying to get into like problem solve mode.
No, I get it. Ray, this is the kind of stuff why I said getting the powers are great. With the team when you need to be. But you're a hero. Not just, oh, you got powers. You grew up around this. You know the responsibility. Most of them, I don't want to talk bad about your coworkers or anything, but they're test subjects. You have a legacy. And right now, being in that team, what is it?
I don't think I quite understand what you mean.
As soon as I saw this happening, I started talking to some friends I have here on base. We know Archer has all of you in a tight spot. But with everything going on, Wiz was somebody who was there when a bunch of cops were killed by supers. I don't know what happened. Mistakes happen all the time. This one was caught on video. Now, I'm not saying go out on your own or do any of that. Look, even your dad here, I didn't do everything on my own. I had a team with me too. Team America. So maybe it's just time. And you see, like, while you guys were walking and talking, you stop outside an army recruiting station.
God. I know. I feel like we've had this conversation over and over again, but I guess we're going to have it again today. I know your path was very successful. I know you did great things, learned great, wonderful abilities and people and all these things, and that's wonderful. But you got to do that on your own, and I just want to make my own path. And I mean, yes, we now have a cohort that can phase into ink and one that can lay eggs, and that's odd. But I mean, don't you forget, while Pen's out here being crucified for an accident, they helped you before too. I'm not going to leave them or any of our new friends hanging for this nonsense that shouldn't be.
Look, Ray, I'm not trying to tell you the decisions to make. I want you to make your own decisions. I'm just trying to help you make the right decisions.
I know. I know you mean well. I do. I know. I just don't think that I'm ready to follow in your footsteps quite literally yet.
Okay. Just know.
But maybe if you had some advice on dealing with the media, that would be nice.
Okay. The only other thing I could tell you to do there was a time when I screwed up bad. Wasn't like this, wasn't like with you kids and with phones, so everything got caught right away, but it was already circulated. However, luckily, a bigger story broke. People forget stuff, but they don't forget the big things. So as long as something bigger comes around, soon, you can handle it. If you're asking like what to go and say about a friend who looks like a supervillain and all that, I'm not good at that.
Well, I guess we'll have to find a bigger story, maybe.
Also, I hate asking this, Clementine. You're sure it was an accident, right?
Without a single doubt in my mind.
All right, I trust you.
And I'm learning to trust all of my compatriots, but they haven't shown me any reason not to yet. I think we'll figure this out. Okay. Big hug.
Big hug.
I don't want to like take it off the table that someday I might hit it off on my own and maybe, be a homeland runner that can actually, run. Slowpoke.
He does. For those who haven't seen the design of Homeland Runner either, he has tiny legs and a huge upper body.
He always skipped leg day.
Yeah.
All right. Go save the world, kid.
We'll try.
After you leave, he goes into the recruitment center where they actually already had like several mocked up posters of you in this like speedster version of a Homeland Runner costume.
What a sweet
He looks
bean
at
my
one
dad is.
and he's just like, it'll happen.
Love it.
All right. Conduit. You had your call with your friend about dealing with your siblings and everything, but where'd you go afterwards?
I wanted to go to the rest of the group, and hopefully, because I don't want Penn to feel bad about this.
So you make it to Burt Berman's room, where Penn and Berman are just crying, and the hot, steamy egg.
That egg is not what I expected, but that's pretty cool.
Thank you. It came out of me.
That is more information than I ever needed to know, but I'm happy for you.
Thank you. I am too. Did you need something?
Yeah. Hey, Penn, can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah. Yeah, we can go to my room. It's next door.
Okay.
You're welcome to stay around the egg if you want to help rub it.
We'll be back. We'll be back, Bert.
Okay. I'll hold your spot.
Thanks, pal. Okay. Oh, my conduit. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
I mean, it's not. I blew up a bunch of cops and then threw you under the bus for it. Like,
that's what you should do. I'm gonna be honest, Penn. Your past doesn't help, but that doesn't mean you can't change your future. And look, I haven't told anybody. And I'm gonna take my mask off.
All right. Conduit.
Fuck yeah.
Roll, or I guess I should say Lavender. Roll plus mundane. Which is a much better roll.
That's a 10.
All right. Conduit. You get to clear a condition. And
Penn?
Penn gets to clear a condition. And we add an extra point to the team.
Fuck.
I'm Lavender.
Hi.
I have a family that I need to take care of, and so I put on a mask, and it makes me feel like I can do anything. And that's not really what I feel like. And I know when people think all you can be is one thing, it can make it true, and I don't want you to feel like that.
Thank you. And you can do anything. It's not just that you feel like it.
I gotta go. I have twin siblings, and they're going insane. And the girl it's my fault. I shouldn't have had us all go, but I finally got back in contact, and she does crazy things, and I just didn't want her to get hurt. Now I gotta explain all of that.
Lavender, you get a text message.
Okay.
Your Chromebook's been repaired. It's ready for pickup.
Oh shit, I gotta go to Best Buy before it closes.
Hey, can I come with you? That sounds weird, but
Yeah.
trust
Yeah.
me.
One second. I'm gonna get the mask back on. Okay. I had to go out the back way and change.
I do too.
Really?
Yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
Say, Pen, I assume you have like a more human look.
Oh yeah, no, I
form you
trust.
can
I
take
have
and
a
everything, so.
description for you ready.
So we cut to down on street level outside Archer Tower. Lavender's coming out changed, street clothes. And for the first time, we see Penumbra's human form.
Penny Miller walks out of Archer Tower. Pen, I think, has done her best to. It's like the largest like black sweatshirt that like a middle school goth would wear every day. That is like has a big enough hood and is pulled so far over their face that you can't tell that their skin is blue. And like, I think just like full like middle school goth of just like as much skin covered as possible. And like hands shoved in the hoodie pockets, just real slumped posture, just looks like they're trying to disappear.
Rachel, I have to know, fingerless gloves?
Oh, no, full finger gloves.
Oh, okay.
Like just full black winter gloves. No, it's
Okay,
not cool.
good.
It looks
okay.
It's not very cool. Hey. Best Buy?
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, Poppy spilled juice all over her school Chromebook, and I about lost it on. It's a lot. I'm basically their caretaker, so
That's amazing.
thanks.
Yeah, I'm sure Best Buy, it's got good repair folks. They're gonna fix it right up for you.
Actually, the best guy there, like, he saves my ass so many times. It's not even fun. I try to get him coffee when I can. But I don't think I have it this time. But yeah, and I'll like just kind of go over to my like shitty car. There's like iPad like holders on the back of the seats. Like it's like kidified in there. It's like a minivan. It's an old fucking minivan.
All right. Showstopper, what conditions do you currently have?
Conditions. Angry and insecure.
All right.
I think I got rid of angry, but I got it back because we had an argument with Conduit, right?
So, Showstopper, you have your phone back.
Yeah.
You're getting a bunch of stuff. Now, you have the special thing that you have your audience.
Mm-hmm. Are you looking for the demands or the advantages?
No. They're looking for drama.
Was that not drama?
No, here's the thing. They're looking for the dirt. They're looking for the juice. They want to know what actually happened. They want to know if Penumbra's a villain.
I'm pretty sure that there's something in my contract that states I can't throw people under the bus at the party.
Uh-huh. Which is a difficult tightrope walk you're going to have to walk because you have an audience that has demands of you.
Yep. Okay. So I think I can clear insecure with this one by taking foolhardy action without talking to my team first.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna do a TikTok live and be like, "The truth is the title." Oh my god. She's not gonna actually throw Pen under the bus at all. Or give explicit details. She's just being clickbaity. I know ADHD get distracted throughout on purpose. But she's like, "Oh my god, guys, that was intense. I can't believe what happened. It was insane and so much was happening all at once and it was so cold. Do you know how cold it is at sub-zero temperatures? It is literally freezing. It's ridiculous." And she'll just keep talking. And then people will answer questions and then if they send her live likes and roses or whatever the fuck it is on TikTok, she'll be like, "Oh my god, thank you so much," and they get distracted more so.
So you're gonna get a lot of people asking about Penumbra in this live. And if you're avoiding it, that means people are gonna start wondering if you are with Penumbra. They're not going to be like, "Oh, she's avoiding it, therefore Penumbra is not a villain." No, that's not how the internet works.
I know.
At all.
She will eventually say, "Oh, so the point of this whole thing, right? So Penumbra, fantastic person. I think this is all just one big misunderstanding, and that was actually doctored video. Did you see how grainy it was? It was grainy as fuck, so that it could be doctored. Someone out there is out to get me, and that's just ridiculous, and they're going through all of my allies to do so, and I don't think that's cool." Of course, she makes it about her.
Of course. So your audience is going to kind of believe you, but never in the way you want. And they're going to tell you the type of person you are.
Oh, great. Awesome. That's
they can. So, the sympathetic, because this is your audience, so it's got to be the people that actually like you. Do you think you're trying to protect Penumbra about this and everything, and you guys aren't dangerous at all? Which means if you believe them, your savior's going up one and your danger's going down one. Neither danger is not already at a 1 and savior is not already at a 3, right? Or at a 2, -2.
Nope. Danger's at -1 and savior's at 1.
So
So just whether or not I believe that they believe me?
You can accept it or you can reject it.
I think she is full of herself enough that she believes she succeeded at this and that they she didn't. She logically deep down, she knows she didn't.
Do you believe what they're saying about you or do you reject it?
As long as it's positive, yes, she believes it.
Okay. Well, then your danger's going down 1 and your savior's going up 1.
Fantastic.
You also get to clear a condition.
So I got to clear insecure because I did a foolhardy action, yeah?
Yes.
So then I have no conditions now. No longer angry.
All right. And before we go on break, we're going to cut to Best Buy. As it seems like Pen and Lavender are both coming in together. I'm going to actually roll to see who Norm notices first. Okay. So behind the customer service desk is Norm Miller, your Best Buy employee in probably his mid-40s. Penny, you never come to see me at work. It's been so long.
Hi, Dad. I think, and Penn goes over and gives Norm like a kind of reluctant teenage hug, but like a hug that's full with a lot of emotion. One of those
And
repressed
Lavender.
teenage hugs.
Lavender, you see this. You're here for this.
I didn't know Norm was your dad.
Yeah. Dad,
Norm's the best.
He is. Yeah, he's the best.
Lavender, hey.
Hey, I got the text.
I texted you. Yeah, I got the Chromebook all patched up. Really, I just needed to go get a bucket of rice. It wasn't that.
Thank you. I really, really, really appreciate it. I will keep the juice boxes on a higher shelf. And hopefully they can't figure out that they can move the chairs. Or I might have to just wait on the chairs.
Kids will always surprise you. And he, trying to be subtle, very noticeably winks at Penn. I know you have powers, but I can't say it in front of Lavender.
Her skin is blue.
She has a human form. We've established this. We discussed this.
Yeah, it's just a hoodie that has a really good shadow. You can't see it.
You are not Jamie Foxx, and this is not Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Yes, it is.
It kind of is.
All right. And with that, we're going on break for 10 minutes.
I want to do Disney trivia because this ain't happening.
How dare you? No, I want to play the game. I want to play the game.
We are here. We got this. Let's go.
You're a time-traveling corpse?
I apparently.
That is awesome.
Now this one wasn't me.
It's not our fault.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
He is so excited and is bouncing so much. There's so much excited bouncing.
Obviously, everyone's into anarchy.
Yeah, you cannot be. He's so cool.
My world is crumbling around me.
Nice to meet you and explode with you.
I suppose that is nice, yes.
Like that
Fuck you.
I knew we weren't going to get off scot-free from murdering someone.
Yeah.
Tell me I'm wrong. Step 2, you say you wanna see it all the way through. Step 3, you bring me down to my knees. Step 4, you say you're walking out the door. You can't see anymore. But where you gonna go tonight? Why don't you wanna wait it out? I don't know what you're running from. Tear my seams apart for you. You tell me every little lie is true. Oh yeah. But I listen to the heartbeat on the floor. I feel loud every breath just like before. You can't take anymore. Where you gonna go tonight?
When average teenager Arthur Padrone finds out he's the reincarnation of King Arthur of Camelot, he, Merlin, and Lancelot go on a road trip to find the other Knights of the Round Table before danger catches up to them in this comedy fiction podcast. Listen to Friday Night Fights wherever you get your podcasts.
I'm not ready for darkness. I'm not ready for darkness. I know we can do better. I'm not ready for darkness. If we promise to hold on and to never let go, I'm not ready for darkness. I'm not ready for darkness. Hey, 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 hey.
Oh no. It didn't disappear after. Everyone's muted. All right. There we go. I don't know why it didn't shut off on its own. Sorry. On my way to go get people medicine, I stepped on a Happy Meal toy barefoot and just like dropped to the ground. Because I like full on just walked through it.
Ow.
It was like a train engine.
It happens.
Right.
Oh.
What's up?
Rachel. One day.
Did Rachel vanish?
They're stuck backstage.
Oh, God. I don't know why she's stuck backstage. There we go.
I refreshed, I think is what happened.
Okay. Sorry. No, and it's also partially my fault for being late. You missed it. I walked through a Happy Meal toy. So, like, my foot just, I crumpled. It was, like, right after I got up from you. Like, down here in the garage. All right. Are we missing somebody? Oh, no, I'm just clicking. There we go. Now we're in the proper layout. All right. So, we come back to Wiz. I'm assuming you change back into your superhero outfit to go talk to Showstopper? Or are you still as Clementine?
I mean, everyone knows me as Clementine, right? Like, didn't I do my whole TV thing as Clementine? Yeah. I'm off the clock. I'm comfy.
The only person with a true secret identity is Lavender. And that's apparently fading one person per episode. So
Showstopper's the last one to find out.
Yeah, it is.
Everybody else knows. There's like, oh yeah, why did you say Lavender? I have a best friend named that.
Cosmo's gonna find out and he's gonna be like, okay. I don't care.
Showstopper, as you're having your TikTok live, I assume Clementine knocks. I doubt Clementine just goes into Showstopper's room.
No, yeah.
You're forward, but you're not
very fast.
Forward.
Like, it's a very noticeable knock because it's like.
Oh, speaking of, I just got company, so this TikTok is over. It's lovely catching up with you as always. Have a great day.
Yep.
Oh, I lost the last half of that sentence.
Yeah, Nikki, you went muted. We can't hear you. Yep.
Doesn't make any sense. Is that better?
There we go.
I had to, I didn't touch anything. I had to unplug and replug my mic in. I don't know why. As soon as the TikTok live goes out, off, like she immediately, that like genuine smile, the smile you put on for social media is gone. And she's just like, come in.
Okay.
Oh, hey.
Hey. How you doing? How are you holding up? I feel like this has been a wild day.
A little annoyed from the conduit argument, but other than that, fine. I think I just smoothed over like all of my fans though, so I think we're good.
That is great.
They were all like being super nice in the chat.
What? Did I? You and Conduit kind of had a tiff? I thought y'all were getting along pretty.
Oh, I brought up something silly and she got all up in my face about it. And it might not be how it really happened. Out of character. That's how
Clementine's like, that's probably not how that really happened, but
Showstopper's innocent all the time. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Well,
yeah, but she left. I left. My phone broke at some point.
That's right. You
I
got
might
a
have
new
happened
one.
beforehand. I don't remember.
Man, it's been an eventful day for everyone. You got a new phone. The world thinks we're villains.
Yeah.
A lot happening.
Yeah, I
which
really
is
need to stop electromagnifying my phone. It's really annoying when I
that.
get angry.
Mm-hmm. While that is definitely a problem that we should figure out, to make your time here on this team as most enjoyable as it can be. Again, I'm going to just bring it back to the whole world thinks we're villains thing. And I was having a little chat with my daddy and came up with a little known idea of we need a bigger story to maybe distract the news. And I don't know what that is because I think it probably not going to be a easy feat when there's pretty damning footage.
Well, the footage doesn't honestly matter. Here's the point with social media. People have like the attention span of a goldfish.
No. I was talking more about the politics and CNN that won't shut up about it.
Oh no, they'll shut up about it if you give them something nice, different to talk about. That's what I'm talking about. So if you just throw something else in the way, something just a little bit more juicy, a little darker.
That's such a good idea. Do you have an idea for what that should be?
I'm sure Rhea can think of something.
As this is happening, Perry comes walking by Showstopper's room as well. It's the catalyst that knows all kinds of info.
Hi. I sense that you need me.
I just love that you can do that. That's wonderful.
That would be wonderful. So, okay, can you do an algorithm search to see what was the last time someone was getting canceled? What overshadowed them and made people forget they were getting canceled?
Got it. Already done. Wait. No, it just happened again. It seems that every time someone gets canceled, the thing that takes it away from them is that someone else gets canceled.
Okay, so not that there's many, but who is bigger than us to get canceled?
Oh wait, that would probably be bad.
Oh, I was going to suggest Homeland Runner, but I don't think that would be anything that you would like, Clementine.
No. I was going to suggest the Russians because apparently there's a lot more superheroes there.
I'm not sure if we can cancel the Russians.
I don't think it's necessarily canceled, but maybe...
I feel like they're already canceled.
They're definitely already canceled, but maybe remind people that they're there and they're still doing stuff.
Or
even though they're canceled.
Not the Russians, because Cosmo's on our side right this second. So
the Russians can be very persuasive as enemies to the American people, as Cosmo just phases into reality.
How do you imagine he phases in? His just head like dips in the side of the door.
Yeah.
I was just saying not the Russians, to be fair, but
I just get in the vibe that if Cosmo had to pick sides, he might be picking ours over the Russians. I don't know.
Right. I mean, he's been on. I'm not to talk about you in front of you, but you've been on that other team for supposedly a long time because you're supposedly older than us, even though you look like you're 17. But that's. I need your aging secrets. Honestly, you're like scared. That's not.
Listen, I have made no bones about any of this. I am a man of science, and I was I born in Russia.
I also have no bones. Cosmo, is there anyone in Russia you would like to cancel?
I don't think it should just be Russia. I think it should be a person. Particularly.
Cosmo, is there anyone you would like to cancel?
Is this what is canceling?
It's when so right now everybody's like on this whole thing that we're bad and we're the people that need to be like taken care of and getting out of the spotlight. We need to find somebody else that they're more interested in getting rid of, so they forget about us.
This is you are trying to influence the news media.
Yes.
Well, simply lots of propaganda, posters, perhaps martial law.
No. You see, we do it through
could do
TikTok.
that
That's not a
thing,
bad
social
idea.
media.
What is a TikTok?
It's a social media app where people watch you and pay you to be cute on. And
Showstopper's really good at it.
Show Cosmo his first thirst trap.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Oh my god.
Shows a thirst trap of Showstopper.
I want to teach Cosmo a TikTok dance.
Just flips the phone to a thirst trap of Showstopper. It's Rhea turning into Showstopper.
Oh, this is indecent. This is indecent.
No. That's not the indecent one.
Oh,
I'm fully clothed in that.
pay
That's for
for that one.
OnlyFans.
there is more revealing than this.
Yes.
I am an old man. Please.
Anyway, what person potentially in America right now could we cancel?
I still do not understand the concept of canceling.
Okay.
You mean
I think an easier thing could be, let's cancel the asshole that actually did it. That Freezy guy got away. What if we just track down the Freezy guy and, oops, maybe someone, which definitely wasn't us, shouldn't have put him in a normal police cell because that was stupid. But, that's not the point. And then we just be like, see, this guy really did it all. The guys were dead anyway. It was all just collateral damage.
But see, the only problem with that is then it's our word versus other people's words, so they're going to think that we're trying to make it up. And when you just make it, if somebody else just brings up other things instead of us bringing up other things, then it doesn't look like we're trying to get other people canceled to avoid anything. We can't be involved.
There was that person there, that survivor. We could get her to testify about it or
there was a person
say
there?
something. Yeah.
Why
We
don't
had to heat her up, remember? Perry turned into a space heater.
I didn't see a person.
I saw someone.
What did they look like?
Like
cold,
a person.
Very cold.
Hey, Perry.
Yeah.
Roll plus superior.
Okay. Oh no.
Does Perry just have the social security database in her head?
Depends what Perry just rolled.
Well, the good news is I can level up now. So we'll do that later. But that's a 5.
All of your data, basically all your body cam footage from the event has been scrubbed from your memory.
That's rude. How is Rhea supposed to know Ziva?
Maybe I didn't see anyone.
I mean, there was a lot going on, but there definitely was, because I had to step over them to save Penn, and Conduit was saving this person, and it was all very fast. It was very cool.
That's really weird that there was somebody else there, because everybody else there was Sub-Zero and dead immediately, which is, by the way, I don't understand why they think that Penn did something when they were all dead already.
Right? That's what I'm saying. We got to prove it by someone that was there or the Freezy guy, and apparently we're not about chasing down them, so.
Yeah, but that's trying to get people to believe that Sub-Zero is actually the death of someone, and
Cosmo,
America's stupid.
Yeah, Cosmo, you're very smart. Is there some way, I don't know. I feel like with Showstoppers, knowledge of people and social things, and your knowledge of, Sub-Zero freezing things and science, we can come up with something.
Oh,
I think he's an astrophysicist. I don't know.
Yes, that is correct. I am an astrophysicist. I am not a chemist or biologist or.
Those are different. Okay.
Yes, those sciences. Yes,
Science.
But,
you had to take some at some point, right?
I am certainly not qualified to speak on that. I just don't. Why are we trying to? Why are we trying to prove the truth when it is much more effective to convince everyone of mistruth? I mean, why do we not just say that the attack was entirely the fault of some Russian incel, that this team is being employed to track down and stop, and this is all part of their work of subverting our faith in superheroes in America. I don't know, something like that.
I like this. We have to be secretive about what, not secretive, but a need to know basis. Really make it feel very important. Maybe
I could leak some fake emails.
Oh, America does love their emails,
right?
Mm-hmm.
That would actually work as the same concept of the cancel culture. So that obviously.
Yeah.
I know the people that need to get the information if you just want to leak it in the right spot. I know the people who track down people, so you want to stay on their good side so they don't target you.
I can do that. Yes.
Oh, maybe send one to Matt Lauer. I've always wanted to be interviewed by them.
I don't think you want to be interviewed by Matt Lauer.
I don't know. I feel like, people listen.
I don't think that Matt Lauer is the right choice for you.
Why?
From my research, I don't think that you would like Matt Lauer.
Okay.
I've heard surprisingly good things about this Alex Jones.
Have you considered the Joe Rogan podcast?
There's this coworker of my dad's that listens to a lot of Alex Jones, and
No. Perry, no.
I think it might be one of ours.
Okay.
As a supercomputer, unfortunately, all episodes of the Joe Rogan podcast are in my head.
Please erase them.
I wish that I could.
I've never watched him. I don't watch television. I'm too old for that.
You are extremely lucky.
You are never too old to watch TV. I'll teach
so
you about
what is
TikTok.
the plan?
To cancel the Russians, I guess, with secret fake emails.
this Russian crew is trying to make us look bad. And we're trying to stop them, I think is the gist of it, the layman's term, right?
Yeah.
Is that where we're going?
As long as it doesn't
via what method?
It getting into the hands of the people who spread gossip like wildfire. It can't come from any of us.
I would like to propose, not as the soul method, but as
Bert Berman's been here the entire time.
Yes.
Oh, hi.
Did he bring the egg?
Oh yeah, it's behind me. I took the whole nest.
That seems inconvenient.
It's just been breaking along behind it.
Bert's got the baby Bjorn. Bert's great.
Well, I tried, and then it ripped a hole through the baby Bjorn, so I have a broken baby Bjorn in the broken nest behind me with the egg on its side and a little crack.
Aren't there stairs to this door?
I rolled it up, hence the crack. It fell on me, so I broke its fall, and it took a couple tries to get up.
Okay, cool. Awesome. So what was your
But
suggestion?
anyways, I know you're all very smart with the technology things, and that's not really where I shine. So I just wanted to propose maybe for some of our less technologically literate friends, I can make some posters that said, birds see all, the Russians did it, and then put a picture of the blowing up policeman, and then have my duck friends at the pond just drop them everywhere.
You're really into this idea of dropping posters.
Well, this is very similar to what Stalin did.
Yeah, when I was a child, sometimes papers would rain down from the sky and they would tell me that there was lead in our water and we shouldn't drink it. And I said, what a pretty picture.
Now you make sense, my friend.
How old are you?
That
45, but I feel 90.
That doesn't necessarily work complete. It's a good idea. It's a good idea, sure, yeah.
That's why I said a
skywriting.
We can drop it around the elderly homes for the people that might not get the message another way. That old vote, that demographic, 65 plus, they are popular in the polls these days.
I don't. The issue I'm seeing here is that if they're not already seeing this problem, there's no reason
know
for
it exists. Oh,
Yeah.
Perry, you're so smart. See, you and my wife would get along. I like to bring up all the problems so we know that they're there and we get to the root of them, even if I can't fix them.
Here's another possibility that Perry, I think you could do. You can just make the algorithm stop paying attention to things, can't you?
I could, but it seems like the internet would just kind of go off and start another hashtag.
Yeah, we just find that hashtag.
Yeah, you literally are the algorithm. You should just go and change social media algorithms.
I guess that I could try.
Nobody is better or faster than you on computers. So.
Okay. I would like to go on the World Wide Web really quick, and I want to alter the entire internet real quick.
Yeah, roll plus freak.
Okay. Please. Oh man.
Also, while this is happening, I'd like to know Moss said convince the crows to caw in a Russian accent, which is caw.
Yeah. They have accents.
Caw.
I got a 9.
All right. So with a 9. All right, you're gonna do it, but you either have to mark a condition or I'm gonna tell you how it's unstable.
I could mark a condition, but I feel like it would be more fun if it was unstable.
I mean, both of them are pretty fun. I will tell you that right now.
Okay, then I want to mark a condition.
Okay, that's what you want to mark. Do you have any conditions currently?
Yeah, I have hopeless.
Oh, okay. Well, I was thinking of giving you hopeless because you are now seeing all of the internet. All of the internet.
Oh no.
Afraid, maybe?
Afraid.
Yeah, it's like you are now also afraid.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What did you change in the internet?
I think every time that video is uploaded, it's just replaced with like a duck, just like a video of a duck, just like taking off in beautiful flight.
I can't believe they did this duck flying. Look at this explosion, duck flying.
This is gonna become like such a big Mandela effect thing. People will be like, I thought cops exploded, not ducks were flying.
And the server where the video originated has been wiped.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Could have rickrolled them. No. Ducks. It's
Ducks.
a duck roll. All right.
Oh my god, please tell me it's Bert singing Never Gonna Give You Up in duck form. Please, for the love of God, make this a thing.
Yeah.
While that would be hilarious, that would probably be bad if it was related to us still.
Also, do we have that video?
I play a version of it on the... Oh, I have many bird videos. I go through my archives and let you pick which one you would like, as I have all of my friends in flight for their videos, reels.
I do want to mix it up. I want to throw in like 3 or 4 different.
Yeah, it'll just randomly grab from Bert's.
I'm going to play in the background on my kazoo. I keep several kazoos on me at all times in my bird flap. I thought it would make my kids smile and like me. It didn't work, but I have hope.
All
Why do
right.
we take a bite every time Bert opens his mouth?
There's never a safe time if
It's a
Bert's
safety
on.
hazard.
All right. So, as this is being handled,
quote unquote,
Penn and Lavender are at Best Buy. when all of a sudden everything connected to the internet kind of glitches for a second. As all of the internet was changed.
No one's gonna notice.
How would they know?
How would they?
What's gonna know?
And Norm's there. You guys have done your introductions. Norm's given you the Chromebook. He's just, I didn't know the two of you knew each other.
Yeah. Lavender, how do we know each other?
Oh, yeah, I am an intern at Archer's Associates.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Penny, can I ask you something? No offense, Lavender. I just.
Yeah.
Does she know?
Yeah. She knows about me, but she's cool.
Given everything that was, I saw on Matt Lauer.
Don't do that to Norm. Don't do that to Norm.
No.
It was on the sandwich. It was on the TV on the sandwich shop when I was getting lunch.
Yeah.
Bad ideas, great sandwiches.
Matt Lauer is just going to be the ultimate supervillain in this campaign.
And the chair spins around.
The BBG is Matt Lauer.
He has to be defeated by ducks.
No
No, he's the Duck
superpowers.
Lord. He's the Duck Lord, and we had to defeat the Duck Lord. That Lauer is just a robot that a duck controls.
It's controlled by a very angry mallard in his chest.
Quack explains so much.
Quack Lauer.
I am Quack Lauer.
Quack Lauer.
I was debating between Quack Lauer and Matt Mallard.
Oh.
Both good. Yeah, stuff's not great. I'm trying my fucking best to get out of the shadow of Mom's legacy, and apparently that's not happening.
Yeah, as your dad, I'm going to tell you it's going to be okay.
Mm-hmm.
As an adult,
I'm
going to try and believe it.
How about as a victim of parallax? How do you feel about that, Dad? How do you feel from that perspective?
I mean, Parallax didn't do it. You know? Like, I know you did. So, I'm not saying you did anything. I don't have a right answer in this situation.
I know. I don't know why I'm.
It's okay. You're looking for help, and I'm failing you.
No, you're not the failure here, Dad. I can guarantee you that.
Well, yeah, no. That's not a word we use here at the Best Buy Help Desk.
Okay, well,
Norm, remember your affirmations they taught us in the support group.
Yep.
Okay, well, I'm not the problem that can be fixed quickly and easily in this situation.
You're not the
Exactly.
problem.
You're not the problem at all.
Thanks.
You're facing an obstacle. That exists.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. I got. Yeah.
Pen,
oh,
do you
yeah.
have a
Hey,
ride,
sorry.
or-
I
No,
went
it's
to ask
okay.
Penn something. What's?
I just want to see if Penn needed a ride. That's all.
Yeah, we should probably head back to the tower.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna be here. I'm working a double today. So.
All right. I'll talk to you later, Dad. Love you.
Love you too. You got this. He just gives a thumbs up. All right. Back at Archer Tower.
I did send you a message, Bobby.
Oh.
I sent it earlier, but it might apply again, so I'm just going to point it out.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, so Lavender and Pen, are you guys heading back to the tower, or Lavender has to worry about her kid?
Yeah, I'll drop Pen wherever they need to go, and then
Okay.
Yeah,
go home.
So back at the tower, you guys have changed the internet, which is no small task.
That was very impressive, Perry.
Realizing now Pen and Conduit both aren't here.
Where did they go?
Should we bake them cookies so they have a snack when they get back?
Oh, that is such a great idea. I think we should.
Don't,
You know what
I'm
else?
gluten-free and can't eat cookies.
Oh, I can make you gluten-free cookies. Don't you worry about that, showstopper. I've also been wanting to try, and I'll just throw out some really old Russian dish because I'm trying to get Cosmo on my side. Be like, I think that might be pretty tasty. Is like a little team dinner tonight, bonding.
Oh, that's lovely.
I very much like your style. That sounds delicious.
Wonderful. I also, Perry, I'm gonna send you just a few bands. They may be a little harder to find out because I don't think they've existed, post records. But and send like I've been doing so much research on old Russian shit to try and influence the Cosmo. Yeah, I'm like, I think that could be fun. Just
yes.
Dinner music. Do you agree, Cosmo? Are any of these of your fancy?
I think it'd be funny if you just read up on astrophysicist.
Look, that's where it ends. She's not gonna be able to figure out any of that. She doesn't even know the difference between physics and chemistry. So
these are all. This is.
Seems to be a lot of communist propaganda in here.
Oh, I don't think we're gonna get around that one, huh?
A lot of it is in Russian, so we might not understand.
You are trying very hard.
I just want you to feel, at home and part of a team because you are very far away from home and with a bunch of strangers. So,
Spasiba.
The elevator dings with Penny arriving.
Hey guys, push off the hood. Blue skin. They're back.
Well, Pam, we were talking about having a little team dinner because Perry changed the internet.
Hi.
Oh. How'd you do? I mean, obviously you did that. You're brilliant. But
I am the internet.
Where's Conduit?
Conduit had other things to do.
We cut to a small kind of lower middle class suburban house. Toys all over the front yard as conduit pulls out.
I just lay my head on the steering wheel for like 2 minutes.
You
And then I
can
get up.
hear the screaming from in the house in your car.
Yep. Okay. She hasn't put him to bed yet. Great. Fantastic. Yeah, I'm gonna go praying to God they've been fed. If not, I'm gonna handle things. It's way past their bedtime. They should be in bed right now. That's okay. Everything's okay. And I'm gonna go inside.
As you go inside, yeah, they're like roughly 7. As you go inside, you see a blur as a naked Oliver with underwear on his head shoots across the hallway, followed by Ziva holding pajamas.
Okay. It's way past your bedtime. Get your pants on. Okay? Like, naked baby time, fun, but it's time for bed. Okay? So.
Head pops out. You said naked.
I sure did. That's not a bad word. Now, come on.
Poppy comes out just like nightgown dressed. I'm not a baby.
You are not. You're a big girl, and you guys did so good today. And I'm sorry it took me so long to get home. But I'll hopefully be able to spend a little bit more time. For a little bit, maybe?
It hurts. Okay. So you help them with the bedtime routine. Get Oliver dressed. Get them in bed. Probably read them a story and everything. By the time you're done, Ziva's in the kitchen scrubbing a couple pots.
I'm gonna go and like put tea on the stove, get the teapot going, and just say, "Okay, I'm sure you have questions, and do you want me just to talk, or?"
Well, she kind of just puts what she was cleaning in the sink and turns around, hands on the counter. I was gonna talk first and tell you how pissed off I am, but I'm too tired for that. So yeah, how about you talk?
Okay. Look, when my parents died in the accident, there wasn't a lot of options, and the trials popped up. That's why I was gone for a couple of months. But now they're set up for life, and I just had to help with the people trying to kill everybody all the time.
Yeah,
Which,
they're set. Hoppy and Ollie are set for life. What, with money?
Yeah.
They've lost parents. And now what? They're going to lose their big sister?
No, I'm not letting that happen.
Whoa, I'm sure you're not going to let some villain. There's apparently somebody who can just freeze. I saw what the police station looked like. That's
yeah, Sub-Zero. He can freeze people, and but I can absorb it.
You can absorb it.
I'm gonna put my hand down onto the stove top and absorb the energy out of the heat.
Why? What are you doing?
And then I'm going to put my hand up. I absorb energy.
Okay. Do you absorb what? Bullets?
Well, I haven't tried that, but I could probably stop the kinetic energy from the bullet so it wouldn't injure me, or at least that's what they say.
That's what they say. They're so what you're gonna go fight big bad criminals with powers.
Well, they weren't supposed to be with powers. That's a new thing entirely. That is a whole other complication. But look, like,
it wasn't new when Parallax and Homeland Runner were fighting. They both had power. And your parents were just nearby, and you saw what happened to them.
it was an accident.
Yeah. It was an accident from supers.
It's not. Look, they're old supers. They're people
Uh-huh.
that. What if it's a chance to change something?
Change what?
Save a person. I want to save people. I couldn't save them, Siva.
No.
But I can now. I can do that now.
And so could have Homeland Runner. They didn't. You're gonna save somebody. But are you gonna save everybody, Lavender? Are you gonna be everywhere when it happens?
No, I'm not going to be everywhere, but I'm going to be here. And that's where Poppy and Oliver are. And I'm going to do everything I can.
How are you gonna be here if you're out being a hero?
I'll make it work. I have to.
The only thing you had to do was be their big sister. And she kind of like tosses the rag into the sink. But you know what? That's what you needed me to do today. And starts walking towards the front door.
I'm sorry.
It's not me he should be apologizing to, Lavender.
Look, not all of us can be activists that put ourselves out there to try and do a good fight, okay?
She
Sometimes
stops
you
at the
have to
front
work
door.
within the system.
Yeah, the system. Not all of us have these great kids. But you know what the worst part of it is? What was it? I saw on the poster. Conduit. I'll keep it secret. You need to be conduit to be somebody's hero. Poppy and Oliver, we're already theirs. And she leaves.
I'm just going to kind of slouch down, like kind of lowering till I'm sitting on the ground with my knees up to my chest and kind of just break down for a minute after all the stress that's happened.
Yeah, so how many conditions do you currently have?
2.
Because not every powerful blow is a physical blow. I'm going to need you to roll 2d6 plus 2.
Oh, God. Let me get this. Nine.
With a 9, you have 3 options right now. With everything going on, you gonna get back in contact with your teammates and lash out at one of them? Is your opposition, which we'll cover that if you pick this one, going to get an opportunity right now? Or are you struggling past the pain and taking 2 conditions?
I want to see what my opposition is, so I'm going to go with that one. They're going to get an opportunity on me.
All right. You're there, emotionally wrecked. You just got completely chewed out by Ziva. And then you see your breath.
Do I have my cell phone?
Well, what we're gonna cut to is out on your city block. Not directly coming after you, but the man who became Absolute Zero, because everyone knows this isn't Mortal Kombat. Has another mission. And now they need to hit a spot that's going to make a lot of people pay attention. As Absolute Zero walks into the middle of a suburban street and holds out his hands. Cars begin to ice over. It just so happens to be Lavender Street.
You're a little bitch, Bobby.
Oh, am I a little bitch? Because it's 5 minutes till 11, which means we're going to be covering this. Next time.
How dare you?
Mask makes for some very good super stories.
We were just trying to have a nice dinner.
Oh, you all will be.
Not fair. I won't be here next week.
Well,
I'm not
that's
going to be
actually
here
what
next
we're
week
gonna
either.
cover. I don't think most of us are going to be
also
here
won't
next
be.
week. So we are not going to have a stream next Tuesday.
Ugh.
Ugh.
You're gonna make us wait
weeks.
2 weeks to figure out what's gonna happen?
Bitch.
Evil.
Evil.
Truly evil.
Chaotic evil.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
The worst kind of evil.
it is not chaotic. I am following the rules. I am
You're following something.
Cinematic rules.
That's true.
Thank you, everybody, for coming, hanging out, watching. We're actually getting more and more live viewers each week.
Oh,
It's picking
yeah.
up 1 or 2 each week. So thank you, guys. I think we may actually be taking these episodes and making a second separate podcast of just this arc. And I will
Yay.
note, we haven't had a name for this campaign. However, Moss, our fan in the chat, has suggested the Big Gay Tights game.
Oh, iconic as always.
It will be still a Big Gay Dice game, but it will also separately be the Big Gay Tights game if we can get the podcast name. So our first 3 episodes are done. But here's the thing. When we come back in 2 weeks, we will have the new intro. Because these 3 weeks were the prelude.
Okay.
When we kick off into it being full supers.
Okay.
Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. We will see you all in 2 weeks. Or, actually, yeah, in 2 weeks. Because, I guess, or a week from Friday. When Weird Web comes back.
Jesus Christ.
Which also has some big things coming.
Fuck off.
I need
Gonna
to
be good.
do the things with that.
Till then, good night, everybody.
Oh.